Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I want to present our paper at the International Conference on Geoscience and Earth Resource 2020 from the FTTM ITB. Our paper have the title is Scaling and Corrosion Formation Mechanism in Geothermal Piping System based on Porbey diagram, Reisner index, and we also mentioned about the Lindell diagram and have to correlate it about the fluid velocity profile in geothermal application. The first author is Mr. Sutarno, and the second one, me, Panji Suryana, and the third one, Mr. Denny Bayu. Um, in this section, we need to mention about the characteristic of geothermal fluids in Indonesia. From the Sulawesi area, Central Java, Western Java, and also the many areas filled in Sumatra Island, have the different characteristic in total K species from the steam and brine condition in geothermal fluids condition. In this species, we have separate to the geothermal fluid consists in a mixture of steam containing non-volatile anions and cations characteristic. Also, we can separate in this characteristic. We separate the first one is the corrosive species, and also the second one is the scaling species. This is combined in the steam and another condition from geothermal fluids. The corrosion and scaling mechanism in this paper, we have to mention about the decreasing in temperature and also decrease about the solubility in the K species, change in the pH values, because the characteristic about the acidity and alkalinity also it have the effect to pressure drop and the other system characteristic. And this the pH change also between the acidity to alkalinity, also the solubility drop can affect it about the corrosion and scaling tendency in geothermal pipe. In this figure, also we have any condition from the many papers in international journal also have the shown about the characteristic in between the scaling and the corrosion characteristic in geothermal piping. Mechanism formation of the scale corrosion. Geothermal fluids flow is distinguished about the connective momentum, direction into the flow, the viscosity, which one, and this is perpendicular of the flow. This is fully developed condition with flow velocity profile. Also the condition of the boundary layer in this figure. Also, if we R and also the capital R is equivalent to 0, this is which mean about from the central velocity is very different to the contact velocity at from the outer fluid condition, which mean contact to the piping wall. This is position. This is a lower condition velocity in this flowing mechanism. And Porbey, Reisner, and Lindell diagram, for the first, we need to know about the characteristic from the Lindell, which one in the electricity in flash and or binary chip geothermal power plant. In this condition, steam and water brine characteristic we mapping, and also we have connected or correlated to Porbey diagram area, which one we can mapping about the corrosion prediction. And this is the many formulation we can use for generating the expert system to select the material selection. Correlative between the Reisner saturated index value and the scaling corrosion tendency. The existence of the change in pH and temperature. This is many level of total K species in geothermal power plant. We have to mapping in this heavy scale, medium scale, and to no scale. If the Reisner saturated index from 4 to 7 scale, and this is a corrosion tendency maybe above from 7 to above from 9 Reisner saturated index scale. This is the conclusion we have can apply about the scaling tendency and corrosion occur in the internal surface of piping system. Which one the complex and the critical problems in geothermal energy, we have the formulation for using this many diagram. Also, the velocity near to 0 maybe it's the affected to the geothermal power plant. This is the reference we use for this paper, and thank you.